Hello, and thank you for watching the presentation I made for the topic of effective leadership. My name is Eric Irvin, and I hope you take away some good points from this topic presented here. In this presentation, the research I have found will show how a management style based on the use of positive words is possible for all managers to achieve. With this, the research will be described in detail to help aid in finding the thesis to be correct. The case study is about the management of 151 healthcare workers and the use of the leadership style, motivating language. The simple version of this is when the leader uses their voice and words in order to motivate the employee into action without the use of other means, such as reward or abuse. ML can be a very effective tool for leaders, as most people tend to respond positively to being praised for a job well done, or for the skills they show in their actions. It is much better accepted than the beating that other leaders may use their words to do. They show everything that employee does wrong instead of the things they do right, with the need to encouragement to keep on doing it and improving these other areas that they may lack in. After studying the use of motivating language style, the overall group used in study was 475 workers, while only 100 provided useful responses, according to the article. The research shows that these 151 employees showed a positive increase in most areas that they worked in, and in their overall job satisfaction. What does this mean for the research? It shows that this ML style is an effective way to lead your employees or followers to empower them to accomplish the tasks that they have to do at this moment. How does this relate to the studies in this class? To me, this research would fall in the category of discursive leadership. That is when the interaction between people can affect the flow of an organization. That is exactly what is happening here. With the interaction that took place between the leader and the employee's actions have changed, therefore the flow has changed in the organization. How would this topic relate to us in our day-to-day activities? If anyone is in charge of leading a group of people, they have a better way to lead their group to accomplish their goals that they may have. If a person has already been using this skill, then they may now have a deeper understanding of why this style of leadership works and may be a more effective way to utilize this skill. It also allows us to connect the book and the chapter we have studied in a more practical application. At least that is for me. It helps to drive home the points that are meant to be established in me by this course. The major ideas presented in this research paper are the motivational language is an effective leadership style that can work for anyone and produce positive results. They showed us by putting in a high-stress environment like the medical field. If they can succeed here, they will have a good chance to work almost anywhere. The questions I present to you are, how could you use motivational language in order to make your job easier? Or, how do you feel the study has any faults in it, or could have everything in order to make it better, more usable as a whole? This time I'd like to thank you all for the time you gave me and watching this presentation on motivational language. Here is the reference link to the article I used in this case study. I would like to thank you all again for taking your time to listen to me.